Anticipated auction at number 15 Oakwood Court here in the heart of Templestowe. And by way of introduction, my name is Rowan Liew, and it's my absolute pleasure here to offer this property for your bidding and consideration this afternoon. Now, ladies and gentlemen, a number of Buxton staff assisting me here today. We have Jim Chen, our director, here standing on my left-hand side. We have Chief Auctioneer Stephen Yuan here today, and also listing agent Mr. Eric Liew here, who have worked tirelessly throughout the course of this campaign. And our job here in Buxton is fairly simple, which is to help you buy. Any questions regarding the bidding proceedings or documentation, please do not hesitate to approach any of us. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to take this opportunity here to thank our vendors for entrusting us with the sale of this beautiful family home. To the neighbors in the crowd, thank you for coming and making this street such a beautiful place to live in. And to the bidders in the crowd, I do see some familiar faces are here specifically to secure the property of your dreams, and I wish you all the best with your bidding proceedings. And to the one lucky buyer, we congratulate you in advance on your ask to purchase. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this auction will be conducted with the rules and any additional conditions made available on the inspection prior to the commencement of this auction. The vendors have a reserve price, and as the auctioneer, I'll be indicating a bidder's upon request, and I have the rights to accept or refuse any bid at any point at the time at the auction. And I also do have the rights to place bids on behalf of my vendors, and if or when I decide to do so, I'll simply say the word vendor bid. These rules prohibits false bids, prohibits major disruption by bidders, preventing others from bidding, and provide fines for such conduct. And last but not least, when this paperwork here hits my hand and the property is deemed sold, I'll absolutely take no late bids, no late offers beyond that particular point. So buyers, if you're here to buy, I urge you now, bid strong and bid with confidence. And if you're successful here today, all we require from you is a little 10% deposit of the full purchase price, and of course, the settlement terms, you pick the time frame that suits you best. But our vendors here today have been reasonably flexible with the vicinity of 90-day onwards unless prior arrangements have been made. Now buyers, if you do not reach our vendors' reserve price here today, we pass the property in to the highest bidder, and that particular buyer will have the first and exclusive right to negotiate on their reserve price. And I tell you what, buyers, more often than not, they're going to come in, have a look at the house one last time, sit down, have a chat, and I guarantee you they will walk away with a sold contract here. So if I were you with the intention to bid and buy here today, I would have my hand held up high at all times. Or I would say holding that highest bid at all times to put you in that box seat position in securing this beautiful family home here. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the property we have on offer here today, 15 Oakwood Court in the heart of Templestowe, a magnificent luxury property, an exceptional opportunity in a prestigious locality. This masterpiece is built in the age of the late 90s with impeccable flow, features and design, offering over 700 square meters of prime Templestowe location land with all the amenities that you could possibly need or want, just minutes away from your doorstep. As you arrive to the property, you'll be caught away by this beautiful, grand-looking facade with well-landscaped gardens at your doorstep here, ladies and gentlemen. Once you walk through the double entry French doors here as well, immediately greeted by your formal spacious living area on your left-hand side, accommodated with 3.7 meters high ceilings and a spectacular grand stairs right at your doorstep. Internal garage access on your right, also tucked away with spacious study or office with a common powder room and your king-size laundry that leads you into your side yard. The heart of the home, ladies and gentlemen, which is my favorite part of the home. Your king-size family kitchens is absolutely timeless, with double granite countertops, accommodated with high-quality appliances, including your oven, dishwasher, 900mm 5-gas burner cooktop, overlooking into your separate dining, seating, additional rumpus entertainment area. Upstairs, ladies and gentlemen, 5 spacious bedroom with a north-facing king master, accommodated with walk-in robes, and also updated double vanity sink, modern bathrooms. Full climate control here, ladies and gentlemen. Spectacular balcony views overlooking to the street. Your backyard here, ladies and gentlemen, beautifully landscaped with recent updated fencing, which provides huge capacity as a perfect place to host family gatherings and birthday parties. Location-wise, ladies and gentlemen, second to none. Situated at a private and secluded court location. Also just around the corner of two of the most prestigious schools in the area, Tuckers Road, Sir Post Primary, and also East Doncaster Secondary College not too far away. Your daily grocery shopping, ladies and gentlemen, spot with choices. Either Woolworth from Devon Plaza, you have Coles in Tunstall Square, and a combination of everything in Stop and the Pines, including your local cafes, shops, bakeries, banks, post office, and everything that you could possibly need or want, just minutes away. Local parks such as your Larnaca Reserve, Ruffy Lake Park as well, ladies and gentlemen, for your daily family recreational purposes. Now, our vendors have lived here for almost 20 years, and they've treated this home as their little baby. And we are here ready to pass it down to the next lucky family. So there you go, buyers. With its immaculate condition, prime education, and strategic location is a perfect combination of why we are all here today. So I throw it over to you now, looking for an opening bid, opening offer. Who'd like to get me started here today at our auction at 15 Oakwood Court in the heart of Templestowe, kicking off with an opening bid, opening offer. What do you say now, buyers? Here's your chance, here's your opportunity. You walk through it, you liked it, accompanied by friends and families with moral support. To get one step closer to your dreams here now, here's your chance to bid and buy. What do you say now, buyers? This facade here is worth at least 200 grand. Just look at it. Beautiful grand facade. Walking distance to all the amenities that you could need or want. Surely worth an opening bid here, ladies and gentlemen. What do you say? There's no rocket science. If you want to buy, you got to bid. I'm in your hands. You got to figure it, off we go. Can I suggest a nice and easy start somewhere perhaps around the 1.8 mark? Anywhere until buyers, you let me know. What do you say now, buyers? Can I see you in for 1.8? Great value buying here in Templestowe. Double school zones, walking distance to Serpole Primary School. One of the best schools in the area. East Doncaster Secondary College not too far away as well. Here's your chance to buy, here's your chance to get one step closer to your dreams. Stamp authority on proceedings here, ladies and gentlemen. Anywhere at all, can I see an opening bid here? Looking for anywhere at all, you gotta figure it, off we go. As I've mentioned before, been quoting indicative price range 1.8 to high 19s here. What do you say, man? Can I welcome in you for 1.8? Anywhere at all. Here's a chance to buy. Listen to Eric, he's never been wrong. We sold a property a few weeks ago, 42 years old, 52 years old. 2.2 meter high ceilings, unrenovated, sold for close to $1.8 million. And I do see some familiar faces here. Someone has to kick me off. I'm in your hands. You let me know. Any words or buys? Anywhere at all, guys. We'll kick off somewhere, anywhere. I'll welcome you for 1.8. At 1.8, sir, with a nod, what do you say? Here's a chance to buy. You've walked through it. We're welcoming you here at 1.8. What do you say? 1.8. Thank you, sir. I welcome in the bidding here at 1.8 with Jim on my left-hand side and $1,800,000 now fairly bid and offered. A little bit low here, guys, but guess what? You're $1.8 million ahead of everybody else. At 1.8 now. At 1.8 the bid. At 1.8 the call now, looking for $50,000 rise anywhere at all at $1,800,000 now. What do you say? Here's your chance, here's your opportunity. At 1.8 now. At $1,800,000, here's your competition. If you're holding back, now's the time to step up. At 1.8 now, fairly bid and offered. 182. 182, thank you, man, and welcome to the bid. At $1,820,000, another 20 to get back on top. At $1,820,000, now at 40 if you will. At 20 I have now the bid. At 20 I have now the call, another 20 to get back on top, so what do you say? I'll kick me up to 1.85, we're going to get there anyway. At $1,820,000. sir. I'm sure you didn't come here with just one bid. Can I see you back in for 184 at 182 now against you now, sir? What do you say? 184 with the knot. 185 bang up bid here at $1,850,000. Good bid, sir, here at 185. At 185 the bid now. Any interest here on my right hand side? At $1,850,000 now. At 185. At 185 now. 187, thank you, ma'am. Welcome back in at 187. Back against you, sir. Now, what do you say? If you're holding back anywhere on my right hand side, here's the time to jump in here at 187 now. At 187 the bid with Eric. At 187 now the bid. At 187 now the call. 1.9. 1.9 bang at 1.9. Thank you. And welcome back in, sir, at $1,900,000 now. Fairly bid offered with Jim. Eric now back against you. What do you say at 1.9? Can I see you in for 192? Get back in front right now. Now's not the time to hesitate. Coming strong. At 192, would you say with the lot at 192 now? Back against you, sir. Now, what do you say? 20 I have, 40 if you will. At 20 the bid. At 40. 40 would you say, sir? At 1.92 now the bid against you now. 1.92. At 1.92 now. 1.95 if you like. At 1.92 now the bid. At 1.92. At 1.92 now. Don't worry, sir. We will be selling the property today regardless if I declare it on the market or not. Bid strong, good with confidence. Make sure you're holding that highest bid to maintain the first and exclusive right. So confirming your bid, Eric, here at 192. 195. 195 bang up bid at 195. At 195, very bid offer. At 195, still great value for what we have and where we have it now. At $950,000. At 195 now. What do you say, man? If you're holding back, now's the time to step up. If you want to buy, you got to bid at $1,950,000 now. I confirm your bid here, sir, at 195. I'll call it 3 times now. Let's go at $1,950,000. Gotta be quick, guys. Second call now at $1,950,000, and prepare to miss out now for the third and final call now at $1,950,000. All done, all finished, all silent now at 1.95. At 1.95. Guys, listen to Eric. He's never been wrong. Walking distance to one of the best prestigious schools in the area. Beautiful court location here. Just look at this street. All the properties that's built on this street is built in the late 90s and early 2000s. Look at the grand facades for each property. It's not just buying a property that looks good. You need to buy a property that is consistent to what you have to offer. And this whole street is beautifully built. Plain Court, Elm Court. 60 Rowan? 60. $960,000 now. Front and center with Stephen over here at 1,960. At 1,960 the bid now. At 1,960 the call. At 1,960 now. Still 3-man horse race, 3-man in it now. At 1,960, what do you say? We up to $2 million if you will. At $1,960,000 now. Still great value for what we have and where we have it now. At $1,960,000, as I mentioned before, if you want to buy, please make sure you're holding that first and exclusive right. I'll guarantee I'll help you buy the property at $1,960,000 now. Another 20 to get back on top. Here's a chance, here's your opportunity. You've shown strength, don't hesitate right now. Coming strong with me now at $1,960,000 against you now. I see you in for 1,980, would you like? At 1,960 I have. At 1,980 if you like. What do you say? Here's your chance, here's your opportunity. At 1,960 now. What do you say? I'm welcoming you back. 1,980, lucky number 8. 1,980 it is. What do you say? 1,960 I have. 6 is a good number, but 8's a luckier number. 1,960, 1,980 if you like, sir. At 1,980, I'll give you a moment to think about it. I call it 3 times 70. I'm welcoming you back with the $10,000. Extend the same courtesy to everyone else out here today at $1,970,000 now. Who'd like to kick me up here to $2 million or 1,980 anywhere at all now, buyers? At 1,970 now. At 1,970 bid, 1,970 the call. At 1,970 now, call it 3 times. First call now at 1,970. Gotta be quick, guys. Second call now at 1970 with Jim here on my left hand side for the third and final call now at 1970. Old Darno finish in silence. I'm still going intense, man. Still going intense. We're gonna get there anyway. 1970 now. I want you back at 1980. What you say, man? Here's your chance. Here's your opportunity. We're gonna get there anyway. Here's your chance to be strong. Get one step closer to your dreams here. Stand for me on proceedings here at 1980 with the nod. At 1970 now. At 1970 bid. If you're holding back now, so you have to step up, guys. At 1970 now. Any interest here on my right hand side? What do you say, sir? Go through it. You liked it. Here's a chance to buy. Any participation here on my right hand side? What do you say, man? You came through multiple times as well. You sold your property last week, cashed up, get ready to buy here today. Move in, unpack, no renovations to be done. Send your kids to great schools around this area here. Walking distance to all the amenities that you could possibly need or want. Now, Jim, I can confirm your bid here at 1970 now. I call it 3 more times now, so I'm sure and you're sure. First call now at 1970. Gotta be quick, guys. Second call now at 1970. And prepare to miss out now for the third and final call now. That'll be then $970,000. All done, all finished in silence. Now, guys, I'm going to explain what's going to happen here. If you do not reach our vendor's reserve price, this family right here with Jim will have the first exclusive right to negotiate with our vendors to bid here at 1970 now. Back against all of you now. Here's your chance, here's your opportunity to hold an exclusive right. I'll give you a moment to think about it. The more you think, the more it makes sense. Double school zones, double story, 20 years old. Best street in Templestowe. The Pines Shopping Centre, just around the corner. Public transport, minutes away. Just right at your doorstep here. And I see you in perhaps at 1980. You'll kick back to $2 million now. Bids here on the left hand side at $970,000 now. I call it 3 more times. First, second, third.
80, Rowan.
80, welcoming you back at $1,980,000 now. At $1,980,000 back against you, sir. Now, what do you say? Kick me up to $2 million. At 198 now, the bid front end center with Stephen here. Eric, what do you say? Man, what do you say? Here's a chance, here's an opportunity. Think about it. Please reconsider your positions. You're allowed to change your mind here. At 1980 now, lucky number 8. Hopefully it's not the final bid at 1980. At 1980 now the bid. At 1980 now the call against all of you now. Sir, what do you say? 1980 back against you now. At 1980. Just do me a favor, guys. Go on realestate.com.au. Check out number 1 Oakwood Court. Sold a few months back. Sold for almost $2.3 million.
990.
1990 now. At 1990. Back against you, man. Now, what do you say? At 1990. At a nick of time here now. What do you say now, ma'am? Here's your chance, here's your opportunity at 1990. At 1990 the bid. At 1990 the call now. At 1990. What do you say, sir? Here's your chance. I'll take your 5 ET. If that gets you involved, I'll take your 5. At 1995. At 1995 back against you, sir. Kick me up to $2 million. At 1995. At 1995 now the bid. At 1995 the call. So do me a favor. Check out 1 Oakwood Court, Templestowe. Sold a few months for almost $2.3 million. We're still well below market value here for what we have and where we have it now. Here's your chance, here's your opportunity. If you buy the property anywhere less than that price, you walk away with the win here today, buyers. So bids here now.
2 million.
2 million, bang, at 2 million now. Told you we're gonna get there anyway at 2 million. With Stephen here on my left hand side at $2 million now. At $2 million to bid, at $2 million to call. At $2 million now. At 2 million. At 2 million now. At 2 million. Man, what do you say? I welcome you back with another 5 to get there. At 2 million now the bid. What do you say now? At 2 million, here's a chance, here's your opportunity. Beautiful property we have on offer here today. $2,005,000 back against Houston, now $2,005,000. At $2,005,000 now, fairly bid and offer at $2,005,000. Another 5 to get back on top. Still great value here for what we have and where we haven't. Check out 75 Tappamoo Road at the corner of Parkers Road. Single level property, original condition. Sold for almost $2,050,000. And this property right here, number 1 Elm Quad, sold for almost 2.1 during the lockdown market. So here's a chance, here's your opportunity. At $2 million now, $2,005,000 now back against Houston now. Alright, I call it 3 times now. First call at $2,005,000. Second call now at $2,005,000. For the third and final call now at $2,005,000. All done, all finished and silent now, guys. Alright, guys, please excuse me for about 5 minutes. I'm going to seek further instructions from my vendors here. Thank you. Buyers, thank you for your patience here today. We're just trying to do our best for our vendors, just to do all the final due diligence here. So yeah, we're holding the bid, holding the keys here now with Stephen at $2,005,000. Can I see anyone in here? I reopened the bidding here. We're still not quite there yet. If there's no further bidding here, what's going to happen? I will pass the property in to this beautiful family here at $2,005,000 now, fairly bid and offered with Stephen. Anywhere at all, I'll take any increment at $5,000 to get back you in front here now. At $2,005,000. At $2,005,000 now. Rena, what do you say? Here's a chance, here's your opportunity. You're allowed to change your mind now at $2,005,000. We are here to sell today. We're very, very motivated. Still great value for what we have and where we have it now. Corner box sold for almost $2.3 million. Single level at the corner of Tuckers and Tuckers Road and Taparu Road was also sold for above 2.5. So here you go. Here's the value. Give you confidence here today. I sold a property at 66 Greenridge Avenue 5 weeks ago. 52 years old. Unrenovated, original condition for almost 1.8. So here's your chance. Here's your opportunity to get one step closer now. If you're holding back now, it's time to step up at $2,005,000 now, fairly bid and offered with Eric here. At $2,005,000 now. Well, I caught it 3 more times, so I'm sure, and you're sure now. First score at $2,005,000. You're holding back now, second call at $2,005,000 for the third and final call now at $2,005,000. All done, all finished and silent now, buyers. Alright, thank you very much, buyers. We officially passed the property in to this beautiful family here. Thank you for attending another Buxton auction. I hope you enjoy your good weekend here today, ladies.